Hey everybody, welcome back to Plum Figgy. This is Tammy. Alright, it's Monday, so let's work in our Collage Weekly Planner. I have the planner open for today, but let's do our quick little walkthrough. If this is the first time you're joining me on this little series, this is something that Margarete Miller put together. You can buy her planner that she has. It's a ring-bound planner, or if you want to do like me or do your own thing, I purchased her digital kit and printed it off, and so I just used I'm doing an altered book version. So this is what you would see in the planner if you bought that, and then so I just put this kind of stuff at the beginning of my book, so I knew all of that. And then there's a quick look at the weeks we've done so far. And if you want to go back and watch any of these collages as I went through them, I will have a link down in the description box to the playlist where you can see all of these. So having lots of fun. So I'm not using this as a planner. Instead, I'm using this area to kind of talk about my thoughts and feelings about the collage each week. And my goal for this was to kind of see if I could get myself out of my comfort zone and just get better at being at collaging in general. What I'm finding is I am doing that, but it also really depends on my mood and like my level of creativity at the moment. So but it's definitely been a lot of fun. I absolutely love doing this every week, and it's just like it kind of kickstarts your brain into doing something different than you wouldn't normally do, because you're using things that you wouldn't normally put together yourself each week. So here is last week's. It was a little bit crazy, but a lot of fun. I haven't, I guess, journaled yet. So, and then, yeah, and this pulls out, and so it was fun. So, all right. We got our... If you didn't know, that was a guy in a kilt playing the bagpipes on a moving train. Don't know why. From a Reader's Digest book. So I guess you'd have to find the story. Alright, so for gosh, we're on week 10 already. Today is Monday the 1st of March. So let's take a look at our prompt for this week. We've got an illustration, a person, something round, a shoe, sheet music, and tissue paper, the wrapping kind. So I used tissue paper last week for mine. It was my repeating pattern and also something shiny. So I picked different tissue paper for this week because, you know, we all have lots of tissue paper. But, so I guess let me start. I'll go backwards this time. So tissue paper, I yet again pulled out several different kinds. We could go bold and sparkly or bold and floral. I had this pulled out last week and didn't end up using it, so I thought, well, let's see what this week's looks like. And then I also have just some, I guess, boring neutral tissue paper. These are both from, I guess, most of these are from Hobby Lobby. I think this actually came in a gift for me, and I'm like, yep, I'm gonna keep that. So, okay, so there's my tissue paper, sheet music. As I was looking for an illustration, I was going through old books to find, you know, just all my various books that I have slated for making junk journals, and I guess I had a really old hymnal in a different language. I think it's German, I would imagine. And I have no idea what these hymns are, but that's going to be my music paper for this week, or sheet music. A shoe. So I had to go to my antiquarian sticker book for this one because I could not think of any kind of ephemera or anything that I had that had shoes. So we're going to go old school Victorian. I'll use one of these for my shoe. Okay, something round. This is another thing that I tend to collect but never use, which is stickers. And I looked at these, and these are kind of oval, but on the back side there's this one that's round. I thought that could work pretty well. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this as my thing that's round. A person. Okay, so there's lots of, this one was easy. So obviously there's lots of people in here. So I marked a couple other pages that we could maybe use. So there are some real interesting people on this spread. I'm feeling a little bit quirky today, so, or you know, we could even go Pharaoh potentially, but that would be very quirky. And then I also marked, this page, because those two ladies were nice and you know, dancing around. Or I could also, there's this things to cut out in collage, which I don't use often enough. And in the beginning is really great people. So I think we could definitely find something interesting here to use. I mean, come on. Seriously, she needs to be in a collage, guys. So very dramatic, or you know, I don't know what that's all about. But or even we could do domino people. Some of these are really interesting, but these are less oddball, or you know, just other people in here. So why not have three ladies sitting on a, what was there a fascination back in the day of it that I don't know about, or a guy riding an ostrich. Or we could have Dizzy Gillespie. Okay, so people, we have plenty to choose from. And then an illustration. So as I was looking through my books, I was trying to find an illustration. This one came from an old book about music history. And I thought that was kind of cool. So we might have a dancing theme. I guess there are still people in this. Or I also have this old book, which would be a very different direction to take. I pulled this out because it's, well, there's still people in here, but it's kind of cute. There was one page that kind of caught my eye. Yeah, it was this kind of stuff. There was one though. Oh yeah, the lemons. I thought that could be kind of fun, or even the apples. So I'm probably going to lean towards this, but I think it kind of depends on the person that we choose. So I think I need to make that decision first, right? What do you guys think? And then we can go from there. Like string beans and beef. You know, I should probably look at this recipe book. There might be some interesting recipes to try in here. So this is The Art of Chinese Cooking that I got in a bundle of books. So, okay, so we said, let's find a person. I think I really want to find one from here because I think that's going to be probably the most fun and different and quirky. So, let me get back to, I kind of like that guy riding the ostrich. I mean, he's pretty freaking fantastic, right? Like, well, even this person, what are they? I don't know what they're doing, but it looks like this is a bunch of, the Supremes, a lady and an egg. I don't know what's going on. There's some pretty great. Okay, and then sports people, and then body parts, heads. Okay, so I think I like the guy in the ostrich. Plus on the ostrich. Plus he's black and white, which means whatever colors I add will be easily matched with him. Okay, so I'm gonna cut him out and I'll be back. Okay. Okay, guys. Well, here is our man riding an ostrich. So he is ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and just place him down on the page and get him ready. So as I was cutting him out, I was thinking, I feel like we need to go bold, and I want to do some blue with sparkles. So I'm going to go ahead and I guess let's take off a hunk of this and go from there. And actually it might be kind of nice to add some pink polka dot, but let me put this on first and then we can, yeah, like I said, go from there. So let's take off. I don't think we need tons, but pull off enough that if I need to add it in multiple places, I can do that. Or double it up even, maybe. So, how's everybody doing? Are you guys excited like I am that it's like maybe almost springtime? March 1st, guys, we're on the home stretch. I don't think I realized just how much winter was affecting me in the last few weeks, but I've kind of just been in a bit of a funk the last few weeks, I'll be honest. So, yeah, I'm really excited for having some nice weather again. So, definitely. Okay, so I'm going to just get back outside and doing stuff, right? Okay. I'm going to take off a little bit of this pink as well because I kind of feel like I just want to play around and see what it might look like. This says decoupage papers, but really it's tissue paper. And you could wrap a gift with it if you wanted to. Alright, sorry, I'm doing that off camera and you can't see what I'm doing, but it's kind of hard to separate them. I've had this for years, and this is literally the first time I've used any of it. I really should use that floral pattern because it might not be in style anymore if I wait too long. You know what I mean? How styles can change. Okay, I'll put that back together later. Okay, so yeah, he needs some pink behind him too, don't you think? Let's just go ahead and double that up, and then we can maybe make some purple by combining the pink and the blue. But yeah, I took Thursday and Friday last week off from work, and I feel like maybe I kind of just turned off the rest of the world and just kind of did my own thing for those 2 days. It was really nice, I'll be honest. But coming back to work this morning, there's a meeting that I wasn't expecting, and it's month end, which means reporting is extra. You know, it's just extra because there's extra stuff to do. And yeah, so I apologize for not getting this video out earlier today. I just, like I said, I've been working on a really cool folio journal, and that's kind of been consuming my mind in a way. So yeah, okay. Well, I don't want tons and tons of pink, and I do need to make sure that there's still room for our sheet music on here. So, but I think I'm kind of liking where this is headed. Maybe. I don't want it to be too perfect though either. We might need to add a little bit more pink up there. But okay, so let's see. How much of this do I want to use? Go ahead and rip it down the middle. Oh, and we still have our illustration to incorporate. You know, and it might be kind of fun to let this tissue paper kind of go over the sides a little bit too. So, okay. This is bothering me. I feel like the straight line, and maybe this needs to go this direction instead. Get him upright. Okay. well, so far so good. We've got an element of pretty much almost everything. Now, I do think I want to use that lemons page that I was looking at from here. I'll find that again. Sorry, you can't really see what I'm doing, but I'm just gonna rip that out. And let's see. I kind of wanted it to go over here. So let's get rid of that hard edge. And I think some of the text, and just leave the lemons. And this will be kind of a quick one, I hope. I haven't really eaten yet today either. I wasn't hungry until now. So I'm kind of like, oh, it's lunchtime. I gotta get downstairs and make some lunch. All right. Yep. Let's do some lemons. And so there's our illustration. Woo! There's our illustration. Now I'm gonna mess around with where things are kind of sitting, I think. Maybe this doesn't need to be all the way at the top. And I think in the background might be kind of nice instead of foreground. We do still have, oh, the shoe! I can't forget the shoe. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and paste our background down. I can add more like layers of the music if I feel like I need to, and get rid of my trash. Sorry, let me push that back up a little bit. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use some Yoo-Hoo glue stick for this. Actually, I'm gonna use this one for the music. The one thing I don't love about using Yoo-Hoo glue stick is it warps your pages, so if I can avoid that at any cost, I will. Actually, maybe I'll just use this glue instead. I mean, why not, right? Let's just try that out. Okay. Put this down. I think I had this, or no, I think, oh, gotta get this sparkly on the upside. I think this other glue will show through. You'll see the lines of glue, so. Okay. That put down, and then I had, I think this one kind of go in that direction. Whoop. Okay, get a little bit more glue down here. And then we had this guy. Let's see, I'm gonna get rid of this hard edge too. I kind of hate to lose some of those sparkles, but we can add some more. Like last week. I need more shine. Okay, so then this was kind of like that. So, yeah, so I feel like I've kind of been, you know, I don't know if you guys get this way, and maybe it's easier for me because I don't, you know, have kids or a significant other right now, so I kind of tend to get into my head sometimes and, I don't know, kind of escape there, I guess, but I feel like I've kind of been in that mode lately, good, bad, or indifferent, I don't know, but, might be time to rejoin the land of the living. Partly being home all the time by myself, that's a big reason too. I mean, literally all I have to talk to are my cats every day, or, you know, if I happen to call somebody or text people, which I do, but okay, so, you know, we could put this over here too. Okay, let me put him back on before I keep going nuts with the gluing. shoe. We need a shoe. Oop, I'm gonna have an avalanche here pretty soon. Let's see. I'm gonna put this back in. I've been having issues with this glue drying up real fast, so. Now, I've got all this blue up here. I kind of think maybe we need some more pink to offset it. What do you think? Let me get rid of some of those hard edges. Yep, let's do that. There we go. And then if we're doubling that up, I think I do need to add a little bit more music paper somewhere. But just a little bit, not very much. Let's just take off about that much. And we can put it down here. Actually, not even that much. I'm going to get rid of some of this text. Okay, woo! I'm throwing my stuff around. Okay, there we go. Now I like this background just a little bit better. It's a little bit more evenly balanced. And we still have our lemons. I don't know that I want them to go there, but they can sit there for right now. Now, shoes. I did look too. I wonder if there's more shoes than just these. I probably should check, huh? Let's just take a gander and see. This book is full of very odd things. There's a lot of things you wouldn't expect to see in here. Just because you wouldn't know that they ever existed or were a thing. So, yeah, like, just weirdness. My reason for looking again, I'm wondering if there's different style of shoe rather than a Victorian one. I did look in the things to cut out in collage book as well, and there weren't anything that was just shoe. Maybe S for shoe? No. Okay. X, Y, and Z. Okay, so we're gonna have a Victorian shoe. As far as colors go, I feel like this one might need to be the one. This blue is not gonna work. And the red and yellow are just a bit too small. So, let me pull this off of the page. Now, well, I have things just everywhere. Okay, so if we put our shoe up here, I'm gonna get rid of some of this sticky. What I'm thinking is I'm gonna use my circle sticker to kind of frame one of these things. And I'm not sure if I want to frame the shoe or if I want to frame him. Probably him, that would make more sense, I'm thinking. The other thing is we have kind of a gap there. So what if we pull that down, can pull him up. It's definitely a weird collage. And then this could go like so. Sort of. Cover up that little gap. And then we have our ostrich. Now, let's see how this will fit. I may end up going for one of the ovals instead, but let's just see. Yeah, definitely doing that. Okay, so let me put that back down. I'm gonna glue this stuff down, so I need some glue on here first. And I think this one's gonna be kind of a fast one, you guys. There is no rhyme or reason to any of it, and that is totally fine with me. I mean, I think it's going to be fun to be flipping through these pages and be like, what the heck was I thinking when I, when I did this, that, or the other? So that's kind of also why I want to add the journaling too, kind of just to remember why I made some of the choices potentially. But also, it's okay to not have any rhyme or reason for things. Just if it is fun and interesting, do it. It's just paper. Okay, so we've got our shoe. And what kind of glue shall I use for him? I guess this one. How shall I do this? Okay, I need a piece of scratch paper. Sorry for the advertisement. I just want to make sure he doesn't go anywhere. I'm so glad I bought that antiquarian sticker book, and then the other one, the cutout and collage one. Like I say, I never buy things full price. I waited for both of those to go on sale on Amazon before I bought them. Just yeah, I don't like spending full price if I don't really need to. So okay, get that, make sure and it's not going to go anywhere. I might need to come back and re-glue some of this, but okay. Now, let me add. If you could see my desk, I literally have this much space right now, which for me is not normal. I usually have at least double that, so kind of a struggle. I want to get this other project done so I can move on and reclaim my desk. Hopefully in the next few days, though, so we'll see how it goes. I also need to take another break because I basically was in my craft room straight for the last 4 days working on it, so yeah, can't do that too often. Okay, now let's get this little ring of glory, because I think maybe he's the winner, right? Wouldn't you agree? They're the winners. That's fun. Okay, well, this sticks up just a little bit, but that's okay. And I'm going to hope that this glue dries clear, which it should. But here is our page. How fun. That was a quick one too. So yeah, a lot of fun. I like the bright colors. I like the touch of vintage and antique. Random shoe. Yeah, it's just definitely quirky. So hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!